What's up, guys? Derek with Sundown Unofficial here, coming at you with something different today. We have this absolutely gorgeous amplifier from Stereo Integrity. This is the SIQ-3000.1. We're going to be doing an amp dyno video today. So to speed up the amp dyno process, we've already got it hooked up here and wired up right there to our SMD amp dyno. So we're just going to run you through some of the basics. We've got the 1-aught inputs. We have the 8-gauge speaker wire outputs. These things are strappable. And one of the most important things, if you haven't noticed yet, looking here at the side, there's no extra adjustments, just a simple gain knob right there. So these things are meant to run fully active, utilizing the crossover network in your head unit or an aftermarket DSP. But these are just amazing, beautiful amplifiers. Try to give you a full look there at the top. But that's enough of that. Let's jump in here to some amp dyno work. So let me get this camera set up. We already have the amplifier on and ready to go. I'm gonna try and give y'all a good upfront view. So let's start out. Here it's certified mono 4-ohm load. Start the dyno. Give it a few seconds to kick in. Here's going to be our first certified run. So certified is going to be low distortion. And there you have it, certified run. There's going to be less than 1% of distortion. We have 1719 watts at 4 ohm. Dropping to 14.51 volts. All right, let's back that up. Go and reset our head unit. Jump into 2 ohm. We're just going to try and blast right through all these tests. No muss, no fuss. One after the other. So certified run at 2 ohm here. And bam. So there we go, certified. That means less than 1% distortion. We have 2,795 watts at 2 ohm, dropping to 14.27 volts. Back that up again. Let's run on up to that 1.3. Start dyno. Let's make sure our track is reset. We're playing. Give it a few seconds to kick in. And bam. Certified run. 3,591 watts at 1.3. So we've already well exceeded our rated power of 3,000 watts. And that is only at 1.3 and 14.05 volts. So let's go ahead and back it on up again. Let's go to that big 1 ohm run. So 1 ohm is its lowest rated impedance. Our track is reset. So if you got any guesses, go and make them now. Put them in the comments. And guys, if you don't mind, go ahead and make sure and double tap that screen if you're on TikTok, or click that thumbs up button. Give us a like if you're on YouTube. Help support the channel. If you got any guesses, make it now in the comments. The more you participate, the more we beat that algorithm. And there we go. Wow. Big power from that 3,000 watt rated amp. So our certified run at 1 ohm dropping to 13.76 volts. We've got over 4,000 watts. So 4,041 watts there certified. At low distortion, we have already well exceeded. We're about a good 33% more than rated power from this. And I'm going to shoot back up, let's see again. We're doing this in a 1-take quick shot. That absolutely beautiful amplifier from Stereo Integrity, the SIQ-3000.1. Let's get this camera back in place here. Get y'all a good view. Oh no. And jump back into it. So let's back up out of that. Back up. Exit, and let's go to uncertified. So uncertified run is going to take us right up to clipping. I do say that uncertified is more like what guys will do in a daily scenario, where they're going to push their amp for everything it's worth. But if you're an SQ guy, you probably keep that signal a little extra clean. But here we go. Uncertified run. Start out at 4 ohm. So you see here on the screen, it's going to be uncertified dyno run. It means we're taking it right up to clipping. Our track is reset, so let's give it a few seconds to kick in. And bam. So uncertified at 4 ohm, dropping to 14.67 volts. We have 1,681 watts. All right, back out of there, jump on up from 4 to 2, and start that dyno. So here we go, uncertified run at 2 ohm. Again, if you got any guesses, pause the video real quick, put your guesses in the comments. We'll see how close you can get to getting right on it. But we are set up, our track is reset. Give it a few seconds to kick in. What are we gonna get at 2 ohm here? And there we go. So close. So uncertified run at 2 ohm, dropping to 14.36 volts. I'll say we got real close to that rated power, but we're at 2,818 watts. That's some solid power. That would say even with a high reactive load there, getting up to 2 ohms. So all right, let's back out of that. Jump on up to 1.3. So here we go. Track is reset. Uncertified run at 1.3. It's running, give it a second. And bam. So still not our lowest rated impedance yet. Well exceeding rated power. Uncertified run at 1.3 and dropping to 14.03 volts. We have 3,592 watts. Great power from that 3,000 watt amp. Back out of there, let's go ahead and jump to that 1 ohm load. So our lowest rated impedance of 1 ohm at that uncertified. Get our track reset here. Everything's good to go. So here we go again. If you got some guesses, go ahead and participate in those comments, guys. Give us some interaction. Uncertified at 1 ohm. So we exceeded 4,000 watts certified. How much better can we get uncertified? Make your guesses now if you got one. Track is reset and starting. Give us a few seconds and it's going to ramp up fast. And there you have it. So we jumped super fast up to that 4,156 watts. Uncertified at 1 ohm and 13.74 volts. Now, so that runs us basically through all our certified, uncertified runs. Let's back out of that. Enter and exit. And let's hop on down to that dynamic. So dynamic run. Mono amp next. 4 ohm. So we're going to do a 4 ohm dynamic. Start dyno. Let me get my track reset. We do have to switch up tracks here for that dynamic run. So dynamic at 4 ohm. Let's see what happens. And it looks like we got dynamic at 4 ohm. 1,684 watts, 1,684 watts at only 4 ohm. Let's reset that, back it up, jump on to 2. Oh, we went too far. And 4, 2, start. Start again. So dynamic power at 2 ohm. Let's reset our track, get everything keyed up. A few seconds to kick in. And here we go. Bam, bam. A little bit more? No, it looks like that's what we're going to get. So dynamic power at 2 ohm, 3,016 watts, dropping to 14.2 volts. Back on out of that, and let's jump up to 1.3. So dynamic run 1.3. Get our track re-queued up. How much will exceed rated power here? Make your guesses in the comments now. Our track is running, and here we go. Little more, little more. No, looks like we got it there. Dynamic at 1.3, dropping to 14.1 volts, 3,849 watts. So we're going to back out of that. We got one more good run to do. That is going to be the dynamic at 1 ohm. Let's get our track reset and queued up. So here we go. If you would, make sure, like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Double tap the screen. Give us some interaction. Place your bets in the comments. Dynamic at 1 ohm. How much are we going to exceed here? What do you think it's going to do? Our track is running. Give it a few seconds. And here we go. Bam. A little bit extra, a little bit extra. Nope. So dynamic run at 1 ohm, dropping to 13.81 volts. We have 4,725 watts. And that's going to conclude our amp dyno session. One shot, one take, as live as you can get. That gorgeous amplifier here from Stereo Integrity. You can check them out at stereointegrity.com. These amps are available for sale right now. They're in stock and shipping. Check them out. Awesome, awesome amplifiers, guys.